Good morning, friends. This is Jagdish Ahuja, your teacher in a transformer, talking to you today. That is the 18th of March 2020. And as I'm talking to you, I just want to tell you the latest corona figures which have come out is almost 198,426 cases, 7,987 deaths, 82,762 recovered, and things are pretty grim. We are almost touching the 2 lakh figure. What does this spell, and what does this spell for the economy and India in particular? From what it looks at the US economy, the US has decided, to give a massive total package of $1 trillion. And they had done this in the past. Matt Romney, one of the senators there, has recommended that $1,000 be given to every American adult out there so that they can survive this crisis. Apart from this, they are also looking at doling out packages in terms of for small business owners, waiving off of loans, waiving off of student loan interests, or rescheduling them, waiving off, giving a massive dose of aid, financial aid, especially to hotels and airlines, which could go bankrupt because every country is now shutting down. And with 198,000 cases, infections, we are very thankful that India seems to be still under control. But again, if I have to take the figures which have come, as what Bloomberg states today morning, Bloomberg states India could be the next virus hotspot avalanche. And why does it say that? It says because India, the population is very dense, and that could cause the issue. So we really don't know what could come out, and this is the next 15 days, I believe, is the time for India where you need to be cautious. So what does it, when I think about this, I just think of a dialogue which comes into my mind from the movie Dirty Picture, in which I think Imran Hashmi says, what makes a movie sell, and Vidya Balan says, entertainment, entertainment, entertainment. And today's mantra is, containment, containment, containment. How can you contain this virus? How can you ensure that it doesn't spread? And the only way out, as per the WHO chairman, is it should be testing, testing, testing. So unless we don't keep on testing and seeing that we can eradicate it, because we are in stage 2, and stage 2 is when the infection has not spread within the community but only has come from outside and is spreading because of the people who've come from outside. And now with all these travel bans and all that, things should be well in check. But yes, we need to take our precautions, because this is the testing time. The next 15 days is going to be, if we see a spike in cases, we are like 133, 134 cases right now. And for a population of 134, crores, it's very, very small. But we really don't know. Are we sitting on an avalanche, or are we actually, able to contain it? Time will tell. But one thing which needs to be done is social distancing, and seeing that crowds do not gather, whatever, wherever, however. That needs to be done, because India stands a risk of being densely populated, especially cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangalore, wherever populations are dense, and where there's high rapid urbanization. So another funny point is that even though the youngsters do not fall prey to the illness, it's always the adults who are bearing the brunt of this virus. So the problem is, the paradox is that the youngsters are the carriers and the older guys are the ones sufferers of this, because the youngsters go out, move around, socialize, and and come back and possibly infect their own parents or somebody elder there. So social distancing is a must, and I think just like how the US has done, India should be looking at giving money, and we have DBT, direct bank transfers, and we have so many Jan Dhan accounts. I think the government should look at it critically and seriously as how it can help people in this hour of need, because most of this people who are the salaried class apart, the other jobs are at stake today. Businesses are closing down, small businesses are shutting down. gigs which are there. There have been part-time Ubers, all the ones who are all the unorganized sector. They are suffering the most, and there must be some way, that some hope for them to put money in their pocket, because once you put money in their pocket, we trigger their consumption. Trust me, nobody is going to keep that money. They're going to spend it, and the moment they spend it, things start to change, and the economy keeps itself alive. Regarding the markets, yes, I think 9,450 is now the new threshold beyond which we should be looking at it. Below 9,450, we have broken a monthly trend line, and I think we are definitely in the red and in the woods. What could you possibly buy? You could look at fast-moving consumer goods, because they have nothing to do with China. They make things which are already locally available, and they distribute it. Shelves of supermarkets have got empty, some of them, and there's a huge demand for goods. So what are the goods which are flied off the shelf? They have been sold, obviously, right? So that means that definitely there's demand for them. So look at consumer goods, look at all the fast-moving consumer goods, look at the brands you bought in your shopping basket, and buy those brand stocks slowly, albeit slowly, because we really don't know how long this is going to last. So this is Jagdish Ahuja signing off, early morning pre-market on the 18th of March, just to give you an update on what to expect. Take care, stay safe, contain, and wait for entertain. Bye-bye.